The 10 highest paying business degrees of 2023. That's what this video is going to be all about. We're going to be talking about different business degrees that lead to very high paying jobs. Now, I did this video last year. This is going to be an updated version. There's some key statistics that I did not include in last year's version. So this is going to be a much better one. So if you appreciate this type of video, go ahead and dunk on that like button like Michael Jordan, and let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, so number one on the list is going to be business and information technology. So with this one, you can expect to make about $58,000 a year starting out and $108,000 in mid-career pay. One career path you might go down is becoming a computer systems analyst, and they make $90,000 a year. On top of that, there's 632,000 jobs, and it is growing at 7%, which is excellent. And if you type in business information technology into Glassdoor, you're gonna see $99,000 a year for the total pay. And one thing that I started doing this year that I really like, it's a great feature, you should definitely take advantage of it, is looking up these jobs and these degrees on LinkedIn and then seeing how many results there are. And you can even go further and see how many results there are at the entry level. So this is a tip that my friend Chris gave to me because there's a lot of careers out there where there's a ton of demand, but there's not a lot of demand at the entry level. So if you look up business information technology on LinkedIn, sort it by jobs and then sort by entry level, you're gonna see 42,000 results. Number two on the list is going to be finance and marketing. Now with this one, you can expect to make about $53,000 a year starting out and $110,000 in mid-career pay. According to BLS, one career path you might go down is personal finance, and you'd make $87,000 a year. There's 263,000 jobs available, and it's growing at 4%, which is pretty good. And just typing in finance in general on Glassdoor, you're gonna see about $96,000 a year. And if you type in marketing on Glassdoor, you're gonna see $79,000 a year. If you type in finance, sort by entry level on LinkedIn, you're gonna see 321,000 results. And if you do the same for marketing, you're gonna see 694,000 results. So that is a lot of demand, especially at the entry level. Number three on the list is going to be international business and finance. Keep in mind, these are combination degrees, so not a lot of people get these, so the statistics might be somewhat skewed. But with this one, at the entry level, you could expect to make around $57,000 a year, and mid-career pay is $111,000. If you look up international business on Glassdoor, you're gonna see $93,000 a year. And if you look up international business on LinkedIn, you'll see 25,000 results at the entry level. According to BLS, one career path you might go down is financial analyst. They make $81,000 a year. There's 487,000 jobs, and it's growing at 5%, which is faster than average. Number four on the list is accounting and economics. With this one, you could expect to make about $61,000 a year starting out and $117,000 in mid-career pay. One career path you might go down is becoming an accountant, of course, and they make $71,000 a year. There's 1.4 million accountants, and it's growing at 4%, which is as fast as average. If you look up accounting on Glassdoor, you're gonna see it makes around $55,000 a year. And if you look up economist on Glassdoor, you'll see they make $109,000. Now keep in mind, in order to become an economist, you're typically gonna need at least a master's, and in some cases a doctorate. If you look up accounting on LinkedIn at the entry level, you're gonna see 317,000 results. And if you look up economics on LinkedIn at the entry level, you'll see 53,000. Number five on the list is going to be quantitative economics. With this one, you could expect to make about $62,000 a year starting out and $121,000 in mid-career pay. One career path you might go down is becoming a management analyst, and they make $85,000 a year. There's 876,000 jobs available, and it is growing at a whopping 11%. This is a relatively rare job, but I did find this Glassdoor estimate, which was $66,000 to $93,000 a year. And if you look up quantitative economics on LinkedIn, you'll see 3,200 results. So yeah, relatively rare one, but it can be very high paying. Next one on the list is going to be corporate accounting and finance. With this one, you could expect to make about $61,000 a year starting out and $123,000 in mid-career pay. One career path you might go down is becoming a financial manager, and they make $129,000 a year. There's 697,000 jobs available, and it's growing at 15%, which is much faster than average. Corporate accountants in general make about $66,000 a year according to Glassdoor. According to Glassdoor, if you go into corporate finance, you could make about $184,000 a year. And on LinkedIn, when you type in corporate accounting, you're gonna see 17,000 results. And if you type in corporate finance, you're gonna see 22,000 results. So yeah, definitely some very high paying career paths in finance as well as accounting. Number 7 on the list is going to be operations and information systems management. With this one, you could expect to make about $63,000 a year starting out and $125,000 in mid-career pay. One career path you might go down is, of course, operations research analyst, and they make $84,000 a year. There's 105,000 jobs, and it is growing at 25%, which is very fast. According to Glassdoor, operations managers make about $102,000 a year. And another career path you might go down, information systems manager, they make $97,000. If you look up operation manager on LinkedIn at the entry level, you're gonna see 129,000 results. So yeah, combining the technology with the business side of things, I've talked about this before, really nice combo. So not surprised to see this one ranking so high. Number 8 on the list is going to be a quantitative business analyst. With this one, you could expect to make about $67,000 a year starting out and $136,000 in mid-career pay. One career path you might go down is becoming a logistician, and they make $74,000 a year. There's 188,000, and they're growing at 4%, which is as fast as average. According to Glassdoor, quantitative business analysts make $105,000 a year. And according to LinkedIn, there are 13,000 results for quantitative business analysts at the entry level. So that one, of course, is going to be combining those business skills with some hard math skills as well. Number 9 on the list is going to be public accounting. With this one, you could expect to make $60,000 a year starting out and $138,000 in mid-career pay. One career path you might go down is becoming a financial examiner, and they make $81,000 a year. There's 66,000 jobs, and it's growing at 7%, which is faster than average. According to Glassdoor, certified public accountants make $105,000 a year. And on LinkedIn, if you type in certified public accountant, you're gonna see 23,000 results at the entry level. Number 10 on the list is going to be management information systems. So this is definitely my favorite business degree overall. So many different career paths you can go down. It is super, super flexible. With this one, according to Glassdoor, you'd make $96,000 a year. And if you type it in on LinkedIn at the entry level, you're gonna see a very healthy 48,000 results. So yeah, that's a great one. I mean, there's literally so many different career paths in business, as well as technology that you can go down. The sky is pretty much the limit. And combining that business and that technology skill set is just an amazing combo. And luckily, my good friend Seth is probably the best teacher in the world for digital marketing. He has literally gotten thousands of people jobs. He probably has gotten more people jobs in digital marketing than any other human being on the planet. And I've interviewed a bunch of people who are actually able to get jobs through his teachings. And luckily, he does have a free masterclass that you can check out. I'll put that down in the description, as well as the pinned comment below. And one of my favorite examples of someone who is able to get a job is a 16-year-old named James, who was able to get a $40,000 a year job working only 30 hours per week. And I can almost guarantee you by the time he's like 22, 23, he's gonna be making well over 6 figures. So if you can get a 16-year-old a job, you can get just about anybody a job. You know, this is one of those careers where you do not need to get a college degree or have previous experience. So check out his interview right here. Gently tap that like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and comment down below any thoughts, comments, criticisms, etc. that you have on the video, and I will see you next time.